Hi, my love. Welcome to your mini tarot reading. I was really feeling the mermaid vibe for you, so I went ahead and I'm going to be using the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot, the Oceanic Oracle, and the Oracle of Mermaids and Dolphins, as well as the Night Sky playing cards for just an additional tarot. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the career. It looks like you are feeling discouraged with your decision, frustrated and discouraged with your decision to change careers a couple years ago. And you want to know if your decision was the right one. You're seeking financial stability and independence. So let's go ahead and have a look. Ooh. So please keep in mind, anything that I read in the future tense is subject to change based on present action. Nothing is set in stone, okay? So from the oracle cards that I'm seeing, we have treasure chest, an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Pay attention, so paying attention to signs, and dream big. I love it. So I'm really feeling like the energy of this question is really surrounding big things to come, okay? That there's that the momentum is starting to build from this decision that you made 2 years ago. And you're really gonna start to see some changes in abundance, and usually like the treasure chest is like when you discover something new, right? And take notice that the rest of the picture is very dark, but the light coming from the treasure chest is what is illuminated. So I feel like for you, you've been on a dark path, or you've been just kind of, really just going at it on autopilot, I hear. But you're really going to start to kind of see things come together very soon. Paying attention to the signs. Wow, your cards are just like wanting to fall out. Pay attention to the signs. Notice repetitious signs, your inner guidance. This is your inner guidance, and as this can yield valuable information. So I feel like also, as I just said this, I saw 222. So I want you as your homework to look up 222, the angel numbers, and you'll start to get some insight as to what that means. Literally saw 222 when I was talking about this. So start paying attention to the number sequences that you see, or if you're noticing words, or if you're noticing maybe there's like a certain line of work and you feel like everybody around you is like doing the same kind of work, or you're noticing a certain company name, or anything that has to do with career, right? But anything that's just sticking out to you that feels like a sign, I want you to start tuning in and paying more attention to that, because I feel like the more that you see these numbers popping up, that is going to indicate the closer that you get to seeking out your own personal treasure chest. Dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself, see yourself succeeding. So the the mermaid cards are telling you to look positively into the future, to aim high, right? Aim big, that nothing is too great. There is nothing that is too small. Wow, you're going to have major change coming up. So I also want to read your fear cards too. Major change popping up for you, my love. We have with the tarot cards, we have the Queen of Cups, which is indicating your position right now. And a Queen of Cups is very much in tune with her emotions, okay? She's also all of the heart. So this is a path, and I feel like this is what's going to happen, is what you're currently doing right now is not the end all, okay? You are not destined to be where you're at right now. There's something greater, I feel, okay? So did you, I feel like the answer to your question of did you make the wrong choice, I feel like honestly that doesn't matter. I feel like it was a necessary decision to make to take you out of the career that you were in previous to that. But I feel like the career you're in right now is still not the end result. Like there's still more coming. So look at it as that. Like don't look at it as a mistake or as a regret. Look at it as you made the right decision at that moment, but there's still something better. So it was literally like a stepping stone, okay? And the Queen of Cups is telling you to look for careers, look for a path opening, an opportunity that comes from the heart. That's really what you're going to thrive in, is when you are doing work that comes from the heart source, something that you desire most, something that feels like you're purposely driven to do it. Five of Swords and the Tower card are definitely indicating some changes, and the Five of Swords is showing me that not everybody is going to be supportive of this change in your life. So could be some stuff coming up. Five of Swords can also indicate some, disruptions in the workplace that you're currently in. Maybe there's some random like drama that's popping up, and it's going to cause some movements and some shifts happening in the workplace, okay? It could actually act as a crutch for you, as a scapegoat kind of a thing for you to get out of it, right? The Tower card is indicating definitely some big changes. The Tower is usually like something that is out of your control. It's when the universe throws a curveball at you. It's going to cause a little bit of disruption, and it may cause some discomfort, but at the same time, it's necessary. It's a blessing in disguise. And then what comes after that is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a 10 card, and 10s mean the ending of a cycle. It's big changes. I always think of Wheel of Fortune as that energy of a shift, okay? The ending of a cycle, it's newness, and you're going to start to see a new flow happen. So really big things coming to you soon. I really feel like you're going to start to see this start to trickle in. Maybe even already been noticing it, and that might be why you felt called to get a reading on that topic. But I'm sensing like in the summertime, that's kind of when you're going to start to see a lot of shifting and movement take place. The Love card is popping up. We have authority, and we also have power. So, if I were to read this literally, this could also show, I don't know, like what your romance, your love life is like. But did you meet someone in the workplace? Was there, some kind of a love triangle or some love issue happening with someone in authority in the workplace, right? That's a very, very literal message, but if it resonates with you, that's pretty crazy, that would pop up, like just out of nowhere. But I'm also reading this as obviously the Love card is you really need a line of work of something that you love doing. You need to do something from the heart. No more worrying about work as in terms of, is it going to pay my bills? Obviously, yes, you're going to look for something that can pay your bills. But if, let's say, the next opportunity that you choose might pay less, but it will still pay bills and pay rent or mortgage or whatever, you might still be called to do it because it's coming from the heart. It's something that you're more interested in versus what you need. I hope that makes sense. Authority could also show, lines of work that will allow you some growth to become your own authority figure in your work line of work. So being a boss, a supervisor, being, in control of what you do, more in control of your schedule and whatnot. And then power, again, is, I feel like this is definitely a career choice that you need to look for more in line with that. When you're looking for work, finding things that you might feel like it's impossible, but it really isn't. It really isn't. Now, in terms of the other half of your question, which is like that you just want stability and independence with work, let's look as far as the future goes with the career, what pops up. Real quick before we run out of time. So we have the Three of Swords coming up for that. We also have the King of Hearts, or the King of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So what I'm seeing is when it comes to stability and independence, there needs to be a breaking away from that. I feel like that King of Cups coming up, because here we are, you are the Queen of Cups. So maybe if you are married, perhaps that's a King of Cups. But maybe you were always in a relationship dynamic where the husband was the breadwinner, or the spouse was the breadwinner. And perhaps you're now in a state where you want to be, that role for yourself. And obviously that's what you want. And so I feel like what you have to do is break free from those old ways of thinking with that Three of Swords and the Four of Swords, breaking free from those limiting beliefs that you, thinking that you're not worthy of, or that you're not capable of being that or being enough. Really, it's changing your mode of thinking. And that goes hand in hand with the dream big. letting go of small thoughts of yourself, like letting go of the belittling thoughts, and start to bring in that law of attraction, like believing in that you are very, very much capable of handling business, and you are capable of taking on a new job, something that maybe you have little to no experience for, but it's something that you are passionate about. You can make it work, right? So your fear cards coming up is set your sights higher. So there's definitely a fear of looking beyond your limits. So I feel like you do that. You limit yourself. Another fear is the King of Swords. So this could be fear of, being truthful with yourself. I feel like you are your greatest block here. Another fear coming up is communication. So is this expressing what you want? Is this expressing to your boss already? Is that a King of Swords energy that you're looking for more? Is it the fear of having to mention it, to bring up that you're, that you're desiring something different? And then also we have the Six of Clubs, or the Six of Wands, which is the fear of success. So I will say, I hear, be careful what you wish for, because you will get it, right? When you start to manifest a change in your career again, and get ready, because you will see that change happen. But you also have to change your thinking and your confidence level as well, because you are worthy of anything that you desire. And I want you to start believing in that truly, because that treasure chest of hope is just around the corner. So like I said, I feel like starting in the summertime, you're going to start to see a shift happen. But yeah, definitely where you're at right now is not the end. No, you're not meant to be there forever. There's gonna be something more. But just get ready, because that Tower card and Wheel of Fortune, that's a lot of energy to handle and deal with. It's a big shift. So with that, my love, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, or feedback, please send me an email, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.